what I'm realizing while talking to my friends is how honest they are, how like deep they go. I don't think I talk about these things in depth because I don't want to accept them. I want to reframe them. I want to make sure that my perspective on what's happening is what I hear and what people hear. Like Paola is saying everything that's happened and not saying how she feels about everything that's happened. Like she's accepted everything that's happened as exactly how it happened, if that makes sense. And for me, it's like my perspective has to be a part of the description of what happened. Like it has to be like this positive perspective has to be a part of the description of what my life has been like for the last 6 months. Like it has to be. I have to reframe it. And you know what? I won't say that's a fault. That's just me. That's just me. Okay? I am in tune because I don't want to say like I'm lying to myself. I'm telling myself like how to perceive this situation. I mean, how I perceive it is how I perceive it. You know, but I'm seeing a lot of cool things in my friends while like hitting them back up, you know. And it shouldn't be all lack. Look at what I didn't appreciate. Look at blah 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 blah. You know, actually just let it be rekindling. You're just rekindling, okay? And keeping the flame going. And it doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It doesn't have to be all at one time. It can be, oh, when I hang out in July, when I hang out here, when I hang out, you know what I'm saying? Low-key. Like, going to, yeah, I feel like the NYC trip has to be a solo thing just for my own creativity and my own growth, not gonna lie. Before it can be a thing I can share with someone. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I wanted to say like how, dang, like everyone's being so honest with where they've been and how they're dealing with things. And there's a depth that my video that I'm making is just missing. It's this depth of this is what happened. This is what happened. Like plainly, like without my interpretation, without my okay, but no, like without all that, it's like I was ripping and running. I had caught this momentum in life, this wind stream of okay, boom, Colorado, which like made people, a person, hate me. I don't think he hate. You know what? It triggered someone very close to me, my father, into feeling like you're abandoning me. And in a way, I wanted to, it wasn't that deep, but I wanted to go away. I wanted to go anywhere. I was stuck in that house. It wasn't an escape from Anu's or my sister or anything like that. He just perceived it to be that. And I want to say right now, it's a gift that I can say what I felt. So even if I'm saying things how they happened, and then I'm also sprinkling, and this is how he felt, and this is how he might have felt, and this is how I felt. That's a beautiful thing, actually. That's a gift. So I don't want to say, you know, that, but yeah, I just don't want to take my perspective as what happened, if that makes sense, because my perspective is always going to be positive and is always going to forget about the hard times and soften the landing, because I don't like it, bro. I don't want to accept that. It feels like loss. It feels like being beat up and being defeated, bro. I don't want to be defeated, bro. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. That makes the wins that much sweeter, and that's what makes God. Like you just realize, like, oh my gosh, how did I? Wait, that wasn't me. Whoa, that couldn't have been me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna acknowledge the downs as they. My dad. You know, there's a saying, daddy's girl, blah, blah, blah. There's an attachment between daughters and their fathers, but it's the same way with fathers and their daughters. And I left and I explored and I tried. I sent him pictures, like 3 pictures. I saw that he wasn't receptive to any of them. He just didn't care. I felt like he just wasn't saying anything. I'd show him pictures of me at the beach with my brother. I just sensed, not a jealousy, but just, I'm not happy for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure why. I think it's I'm not happy for you because you're doing these things without me type of thing. Or just, to me, before, it's like, I'm not happy with these things because you're not doing them through me. You don't need me. But I also feel like it's like you've replaced me. You're happy. How are you happy without my presence? Dang, bro. You're a big reason why I'm happy. But I don't seem to be a big reason why you are happy. Just feeling like replaced, like thrown away, abandoned, as he said. I wasn't abandoning anyone, you just felt abandoned. But anyways, he went on to say a lot of things about my sexuality and how, like, you know what, bro? I can't look at you. You were doing so well. I don't know what happened. You went off course. No, I stepped in course. The things I was doing before in that room, just depressed, like not doing anything. I don't even know what I did in that room. I don't know what I did. Summer classes, dude. Jeez Louise, dude. That's gonna keep you moving, bro. Like a zombie, like not knowing what you're doing, what you're doing it for. You're just doing it, you know. But every day, just okay. I'm gonna do this assignment, this assignment, this assignment, this assignment. Next day, I'm gonna do this assignment, this assignment, this assignment. Next day, I'm gonna do this assignment, this assignment. And then one day, I don't care anymore. I stop caring, and I start off so strong, and I fall off so freaking far, like so strong. And then the wheel just starts turning without me, and I'm failing, and my grades get to an E. Okay, 4.6 GPA in high school, and now I'm getting E's in college. Depression, loneliness. I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like where I'm at. I don't feel alive here. I feel like peace that was right outside my window. Paula will say, like, yeah, once you feel the fun life, blah blah blah. I'm not sure if she's ever lived on campus, but it's just, or like, even like for me personally, it's control. It's me knowing and having a sense of what I want, and now there's a big barrier between me and that thing. There's a big barrier. There's like having to travel from one place to another. It's like additional steps between me and what I want, what brings me peace, you know. That's really it, honestly. Just not being at peace. Always road running, always tired, not doing anything that brings me peace. I can relate to that now, which is why we're going to Nikila. But what was I saying? Okay, he felt abandoned, and so when you're anxious, avoidant, you say a lot of things. You're scared for people to leave. You're so scared of losing people. You know what I'm saying? And you say the meanest things because they've hurt you so bad, and they didn't have to do anything bad for you to feel like, oh, you've you know what, bro? Why would you do that? Why would I do what? What are you talking about? Say the meanest things, and it still stings to this day, because it doesn't matter how hard or like how bad you feel. You can't say certain things to people you love. And I still feel it to this day. I look at this person and I'm seeing you do things, but you can't say things to people you love that are like, oh yeah, if I were on my deathbed, I wouldn't want to see you. the fuck? I don't, what? I don't, sorry, Lord, for my language. But yeah, if I was, like, I can't even look at you. And then months later, this guy's stressing, saying, oh, you know what? This is something I'll have to talk to him about, because this will always loom in my head. Like, I don't care how mad you are. You cannot say certain things. You just can't. You're fucking disgusting. Sorry, Lord. Soften my heart, please. It's disgusting. And I just no longer respect you. As a person, as a human being, you have no self-control. You have to control yourself. You need to control yourself, and you walk around like things are all good and all dandy. I don't love you, because loving you is not safe. Like, I feel so unsafe to show any type of affection. I can't. You're unsafe. It's unsettling. I don't know what's next. I don't know what you'll say next. You're unsettling. You're chemically like anything can set you off, and I'm okay off of it. You're unstable, but it's deeper. Like, it's just chemically. You're potent. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing to bring awareness, because like whenever things get hard emotionally, you'll just leave. You'll just leave. You don't want to accept it. So you've done a thing where everything's all fine and dandy because it's too hard to accept that. No, you are this person, the same person. You look at other people with disgust. Look what he's doing. If only he did this, he'd be fine. What about you? He cannot do it to himself. He knows how critical he is. Now imagine if this guy that looked at me and said, no, you can't forget. How did you forget? I told him, no, I forgot. I don't know. I forget. What do you... For someone to be so critical about something so light, I just wonder what he'd have to say for the things he's done. You abandon people all the time. You left your son in Haiti because he sided with his mom, because weren't you cheating? But you can't accept that. No, there's no way I can do wrong. And you know what? I understand it, and I give you grace, because to see someone who's very just hard, insecure, and just hard, like, oh, I left my keys in the, oh no, like, you'll beat yourself for nothing. So I can't imagine if you were to accept the things that's happened, because I don't even know if you'd come back for that, for how much you'd beat yourself, for how much you beat yourself. So I'll have to talk to you, because I don't like spending time with you. I don't like looking at you. I don't. I'm glad, like, I'm my friends, talking to my friends and seeing how they just talk about things they've experienced. It's like they never go past it. Like, no, this is what happened, and it was so hard. I was so depressed. For me, I don't like accepting defeat. It feels like defeat. I've lost. But no, that's life. And it makes winning so much richer, you feel me? So let's dive deeper into the hardships, into the... Yes, I felt tormented by my mind, even to this day. My mind is so good at it, knows what I fear the most, and it uses it against me. And honestly, that's the enemy, because knowing someone like me, I don't even like talking about hardships. I don't even like talking about when I'm sad. I don't like it. I don't want to talk about that. So for my mind to be tormenting me, it's not me, it's the enemy, obviously. It's the devil who doesn't want to see me progress and help people, who doesn't want to see me heal. Yes. Yeah, but pick at those old wounds, Ashley. Yes. Fuck you. Sorry, Lord. when God is with me, who can be against me? That's the next time I feel any type of way. When God, my Lord and Savior, is with me, who in this world can be against me? Who? Even enemies fear Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They know how powerful our God is. But yeah, been through a lot. Grieving, scared to live, scared to stand still. But like I always have to be doing something. Because I don't know, I feel like I'm scared to lose my life. And I only feel that way when I'm not doing anything. And I'm just, okay, waiting around for the next thing. Okay, so what do I do now? It's like I'm a sitting duck. It's the only time I get to think, but that's the thing, like if I only think of these things when I'm not doing anything, what does that mean? Do I do things out of spite? Do I do things not to feel that way? Should I do things, or like, am I running or am I living? Okay, fine, I'm having fun with friends, but when we hang up, then what? When we hang up, then what? So am I running or am I living, dude? Like, I'm tired, bro. The enemy needs that. Yes, good. Get tired. The one who couldn't stop training is tired now. Yes. No. When Jesus is with me, who can possibly be against me? The testimony, the amount of depth. I now understand when people talk about their hardships. The depth is uncanny. It's remarkable, Brittany. It's crazy. I feel like I have so much depth. Emotional depth, and that's exactly what I feel. It's just weird because this is how I had to get it. I had to feel heavy here and not digest anything here, and then just having the problems pile up, and then not knowing that man can't help me with the problems I'm dealing with. Like, it just felt, there are times where it feels hopeless. And it sucks. And it's interesting because I love emotional depth. And I now have so much. I have so much. and patience as well. And I can sit down and not judge. You know? I don't think I judged like how I used to. I won't say I'm judging you. I won't say anything, but you'll know. I don't know. I don't think I do that as much. Dang, bro. Getting skinny, dude. Oh my gosh. That's another thing, like having friends that are like underweight and now being able to see certain bones in places. Like, I'm thinking to myself, is this even normal? Like, is that a bone that's supposed to be there? Like, having certain things swollen, doing this application for my dad, and they're wanting to know what type of diseases he might have had or anything like that, and I see the thing that I have listed as a disease, bro. This swollen cartilage, like, what, bro? Like, it's like, bro, like, I'm trying, I'm eating good, like, when this is, like, help me. Like, I'm not digesting my food. Like, the food's not, like, I'm eating, but my body's not synthesizing it. Like, dude, like, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting because this is the emotional depth. I'm not gonna say this is the emotional depth I wanted, but I love emotional depth. It just sucks that I had to get it this way. And you know what? That means greater stories. Seriously, greater testimonies that can relate, like this aching loneliness and depression that feels like a film, like like a weight, like smiling is so hard. I remember when smiling was so hard. It 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 was so hard. And then the dichotomy, I think that's the word, of just feeling two things at once for the same thing. So feeling happy and sad, that people see my sadness. People see like my lack of, it's not even sadness, it's just, it felt like my soul was just, whoever, whatever, dug into my soul and freaking ripped it out. And I was like, bro, who don't bring am I without my joy? Who am I without this thing that someone took? I don't know where it is. I still feel I still feel that way too, a little bit, where it's like, there's this joy, bro. I don't know, bro. And I only feel it when I'm outside. So perhaps, just like all the analogies say, oh, if you put a plant in a dark room, blah, 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 if you put the conditions have to be right consistently, so I can feel it again, so I can then not only, that's my fear, like, oh, I only feel happy when I'm at these places. I don't want that. I only feel normal when I'm talking to a friend. And then what about after? That's so scary. That's scary. The drop off is the scariest thing ever. It's much scarier than just sitting there and just being sad. Now imagine being very happy and then, oh. But maybe that's wrong, because maybe I do take something from these friendships and conversations. Just feels like even friendships is something I have to upkeep. Like I'm chasing, and oh my gosh. Perhaps friendship and connection isn't something I have to chase. Certain people all around. Maybe I don't have to chase it. Maybe it's here. And it's here to stay. And I should treat it like that. It's here to stay. They're here to stay. Paula is here to stay. These beautiful Shaniris is here to stay. These beautiful people are here. They're not going anywhere. At least like mentally, physically they may move places and but who am I without my joy? Genuinely.